We're here with Jalen Johnson, Wake Forest graduate transfer guard. Jalen, wanted to ask you about your artwork and specifically that drawing you did with of Kobe Bryant. What does that kind of mean to you? I know people have kind of offered to buy it, but you're not really giving it up. Just talk a little about that and the process you went into drawing that when you were in high school.
Okay, so with the Kobe piece, I did it in high school, and I really like drawing like sports figures, sports athletes, or whatever. That was kind of my go-to whenever drawing something. So I just chose Kobe. I found like a picture I thought was pretty iconic of Kobe. Like when you think of Kobe, it's one of the pictures that you do. And I took the real life picture, and what I was trying to do was trying to make it like in a cartoonized kind of way, like add a cartoon kind of twist to it. So I did that in high school. It took a while, probably a couple months to do, just like trying to get all the colors right with using colored pencils. It was one of my more extensive projects, I think. Definitely, it was unfortunate after his passing, but I think that once he did pass, it just kind of made it like, it just brought more meaning to it and more like importance to that piece to me to have and to have done it by myself. I have had, like you said, I have had people offer for, to get it off of me, but it's not something that I would think I would ever sell. So it's here to stay.
And I know too, Coach Forbes there wanted you to kind of design something for the Black Lives Matters and the T-shirt you guys wear in warmups. How proud are you of that? And obviously the cause is good, and obviously they wanted a good T-shirt. Do you feel pretty proud of what you were able to do there, because that was your design?
Yeah, definitely. I think Coach Forbes and Joe Hewley came to me with the idea, like, would you be interested in, designing T-shirts? Because they knew about my T-shirt that I designed back in my old school. So I think, and when they presented it to me, I jumped on it because, the Black Lives Matter is something that's, it's important. That it's an important like movement that we need to get out there and bring to more people's attention. So I think just doing your part and, trying to educate and bring awareness to that movement is huge. No matter what scale it is or in whatever format you can, I think that is definitely ideal to do. So I just jumped at that opportunity.
And I know your drawing is really smooth, and I know your jump shot is really smooth too. Talk about the transition to playing with Coach Forbes and Wake Forest and how things are going so far.
I think that things are going good. Currently on a stretch where we're on the verge of making a breakthrough, I think. We put together some solid halves and stuff. So I think now our next step is, starting to put together the whole game and then from learning how to finish it out. But I think from where we are, we're on the come up. I think given all the obstacles that we've had to face and adversity that we've had to face with the COVID going around and, just not knowing if you're actually going to have a game, preparing for a game for a week and then something happens and then the game gets canceled or postponed or whatever. So I think we're responding to that adversity well. We're getting better, our chemistry, we're gelling more as teammates. And it's just continuing to improve on working on our principles, man. I think we're really on the verge of something special here.
And Coach mentioned, I asked if you were kind of, you're kind of an older guy on the team, but you're kind of quiet. Have you tried to kind of give the younger guys, some advice and some things? Because, I'm sure it would have been overwhelming if you were a freshman and you going through all this. Have you kind of used your wisdom a little bit to help the younger guys?
Yeah, I'm definitely more of a laid back person. I will say that, but I do, the coaching staff has been on me, trying to get me to talk more, use my voice more. And I try to, whenever I see somebody's like struggling with something or maybe coach gets on them about something, I try to, encourage them, keep them going. Just try to add like little tidbits of information that I think that will be helpful for them going forward.
And getting back to your artwork, in about 10 years, 15 years, you think you may be a well-known artist? Depending on what's going on. Is that kind of something you're thinking ahead about?
I can only hope so, man. I'm gonna stay humble with it, but I think if I continue to, work on my artistic passion just as much as my basketball passion, I think I'll be okay.
And one more thing about your artwork, can you give me a ballpark figure on what someone offered you for that, or is that kind of private?
Yeah, I don't know if anybody's ever thrown off a price because I've pretty much shot it down as soon as they bring it up. But I don't know now. I really don't know how much. If I were to sell it, I don't know even how much I would sell it for. So.
Well, that sounds good. Well, Jalen, I appreciate your time, and I'm going to let you go here. But thanks again, and continue good luck this season.
All right, thank you.